Before we begin our final training module, we'd like to let you know how you can contact us. With any questions, you can reach out to the Teaching and Learning team on learning@essentialassessment.com.au, or for any other queries, we have our customer service email as info@essentialassessment.com.au, or our customer service line is 1300 449 025. So let's move to our final module. We're going to highlight the various exports that are available on the platform, including individual, whole class, where do we find our markbook, our view class results export options, our data view exports, and our whole school data exports. Many of these things have been highlighted within the other modules, but this just brings it all into one module for you to preview. So let's move across to the platform now. When we are in our school dashboard, we are able to go into our class, as we've been showing you throughout these modules, and download our individual exports through our individual profile page. So I've clicked into Peter's profile page, and I have export options available here. So a student report, which will also note any assessment notes that you've left around about Peter, student results summary, the parent login details if you are going to be engaging in the parent update and you need to share that login for parents, and our student reflection history, which, as we've mentioned, is a brand new feature. So those are our individual export options. We can also download individual summary of results in our actual assessments. We can export the PDF of assessments through the review. So that is available at that individual student level. Let's move on to whole class. So back to our class. When we move into our view class results mode, remember our export options are available straight away on the right-hand side, and we can also upload to these various ways to engage with data. So that's our whole class export options. When we are within our 3 ways to view our data, our continuum results, our ZPD and our CD, there is always the ability to download exports in our right-hand side. So generally as an Excel spreadsheet or PDF. So moving across our 3 ways to view our data, we can see that there are all of those export options available there, as well as our data sets that we have unpacked under our strand header. There are export options for the numeracy progressions, 2 versions, our New South Wales outcomes, which also will represent for you in different export options, as well as our strand overview. So plenty of ways to export that data for you to have a physical copy. Within Managed Class Assessments, many teachers are unaware that if you click the strand heading, this will give you your strand assessment overview, which we call the markbook. So as you are collecting data throughout the year, you can scroll across to see whatever has been collected. At this point in time, we only have a pre-New South Wales Common Grade, but this is also exportable for you to keep a record of your data that you've been collecting within Managed Class Assessments. Let's also finish now with our whole school data. So in our previous module, we unpacked our various ways to view our whole school data. So in the data wall, we have our export options. You can export this particular data wall and our data wall cards. Our search school, once we've filtered and located our data for a particular cohort, we can then see the options available to export, and analyse school. Whenever we are in our screens, we always look to the right-hand side to see the export options available. So that is the completion of our training modules. Please reach out if you have any questions.